Yo, shalom, shalom, Miss Rayo. This your brother Naya Yaakov. We all just heard the devastating news about my man Kobe and his 13-year-old daughter who had passed, and we even got some people saying that Rick Fox was also on the plane with him. It was 5 people, so you know we got 3 more people to name as a part of this airplane crash that's going on. Look, that's too much of a coincidence. You know, you got my man LeBron James, who just broke the record and surpassed Kobe Bryant, and then all of a sudden Kobe Bryant, a plane crash? Really? Like, if this ain't a blood sacrifice, I don't know what is. If this ain't a blood sacrifice, I don't know what is. Y'all, death is coming. Death is coming. And look, because of death, all your riches, all your fame, the worldly life that you live in, everything is about to be completely meaningless. When you stand death down in the face, you're not gonna care about your money. You're not gonna care about your fame. You're gonna only think, what have I done to save my soul? When death is staring you down in the face, you're gonna only think, what have I done to appease God? You see, because staring death down in the face make you think about stuff like that. You know, and I'm not using this as an opportunity to, because my man, Kobe was real, with regards to his profession. He kept it professional all the time, and he built a nice little legacy there. But it's all in the world, He built a legacy in the world because depending on what he did, I don't know what that man done did with his finances, with his money, how many people he done helped in his life, all praises to the Most High. I pray he done did a good job with what he got, but all y'all about to stare death down in the face. Y'all remember my past video when I told y'all about the plagues that's getting ready to hit? And I told y'all I had that vision, and like cockroaches, pestilence is getting ready to hit each of these nations and judge each of these nations. When you stand death down in the face, every nation is about to level down. I'm telling you, death makes you forget about all the things you desire carnally. Easy. Death makes you forget that stuff. And you end up living your life, you end up thinking about everything that you've done in your life with regards to, whether it's sufficient enough for the next or not. Listen, y'all gotta hear me. Death is gonna hit all of us, period. We in the flesh, and our fate is to die. And however long that you done lived in this life, is when you die, you're gonna end up living a longer time in the realm of death than you have in the realm of life. And as far as I'm concerned, you're not coming back until the time of judgment transpires. A lot of y'all believe in reincarnation, which makes you not, hot to it when it comes down to letting go all of your sins, and doing some and working for life, and employed of the Father and sharing forth love in the earth. But come on, man. Death is really gonna hit all of us soon. And now we're in an age where death can hit you suddenly. It don't matter who you are, Death not saying, oh, okay, wait a second, he the president of the United States, so I'm not gonna take him. Death not trying to write down and calculate who a person is so that it bypasses that person and go to the next. You feel me? Death not sitting here trying to weigh out who's best to leave, who means something and who doesn't mean something. Look, and I'm gonna say it just like this. For the Passover, if you ain't got that blood running across the threshold of your door, death coming in. You know, death is coming in. If y'all ain't pick up your cross, you feel me? In order to follow the Most High and do what you gotta do in this life, death coming in. And it's gonna take you suddenly. And then you're going to look back on all your life and all that you've done in your life, and you're going to wonder, what of it? You're going to question, how so? What have I done? You know, and then a lot of y'all going to be like, look, I've done this and I've done that in your name, but then the Father going to turn around and be like, I never knew you. You know, so it don't matter who you are in this life. Pestilence is coming for China, in the Most High executing these things by the mistakes of man's own hands. You feel me? Because with the coronavirus, I'm reading reports that there's a patent for it, that a patent for the coronavirus in 2015, a patent was made for that virus. And then they talking about they don't know what the source of it is, but that virus somehow got out of the lab, and now all of a sudden is infecting people, and they don't even know that they're infected until they drop and fall to the floor. You know what I mean? Like, we talking a hidden virus that you can't detect until it's too late. Come on, y'all got to see that this thing is happening. If y'all not questioning your life, if you're not considering your walk in life, then you wasting your time in life. Because death is going to suddenly take you, and then what of that good marriage you got? What of all that money that you got? What of that of them kids that you got? You know, what of all that you've done in your life? You feel me? Death going to suddenly take you, and all of a sudden you're going to be like, what have I been doing from day to day? With regards to the Most High, see, everybody want to think that they can wait until the last minute to finally try to say, forgive me, because that's what carnal man has taught you, so that you can bypass the hard work it takes to alleviate in your soul, to transform yourself into a new creature. You think you can bypass the hard work and easily attain it on the day of your death. But oh man, suddenly that shall befall you, and fear will keep you from being able to utter a single word. When you stand death down in the face, fear is going to consume you, and you won't be able to say a daggone thing. You won't be able to, because anytime somebody, when the pale horse comes, when death comes in your presence, it's going to be, you're not going to be able to say nothing. You're not going to be able to say, Father, for you're not going to be thinking about that. Suddenly, you're not going to be thinking about that. My man, Kobe Bryant, bro. Come on, bro. That man, I'm telling you, and look, I really feel like that man was set up like it's a blood sacrifice with regards to this man, bro. Because I'm telling you right now, Nike, all those who endorsed him, everybody right now sitting at their table, they gonna play the mourning card. You feel me? They're gonna pretend like they sad, but inwardly they're gonna be like, oh man, I'm about to make a lot of money, because people gonna always wanna commemorate Kobe Bryant. You feel me? And now they got the endorsement, and with regards to all his shoes, everything that goes in his name. You feel me? So that they can make a lot of money. I'm telling you, right now they rejoicing. That man was a blood sacrifice, bro. The moment that he was replaced by LeBron James just last night. You know, when LeBron James surpassed him. You feel me? That man, I mean, this man just retired, bruh. Come on, bruh. This man just retired. And you mean to tell me that they took this man's life and his 13-year-old daughter, bruh? Come on, bruh. That girl was in middle school, man. Come on, bruh. And if it's true that this man Rick Fox was on the airplane, that's sad as well, bruh. But I'm still waiting on the confirmation with regards to that too. There's 5 people and 3 are unnamed. But soon everybody's gonna know who all 3 of them were. But that's sad, man. That's sad, bruh. You know what I mean? That's sad. And all that to say, look, suddenly death is coming for everybody here. Everybody eventually gonna have to stare death down in the face. Everybody eventually gonna have to stare death down in the face. So while you still have breath in your lungs, while you still have the chance to lift up a holy free will offering to the Father, y'all better get down on your knees, drop. Right now, get down on your knees and lift up a word of prayer and say, Father, save me. Teach me where I need to go. Teach me what I need to do. I've been sending out videos to try to help y'all on your path. Look, I've been doing this all my life. So I've been trying to send out something, but look, hey, if y'all hear it, you hear it. If you don't, you don't. If you be wicked, let you be wicked still. If you be righteous, let you be righteous still. For the hour is at hand for man to finally make a choice. Y'all gotta choose right now. Whom will you serve? You gotta choose right now. You feel me? Don't wait till tomorrow. Make a choice. And then when you make a choice, utterly reject the other. Utterly reject the contrary. If you be wicked, utterly reject righteousness, because you got to make a choice. I would rather you be hot or cold, but lukewarm, come on, bruh. Don't stand in the middle thinking you still going to be saved. No, you got to make a choice. A lot of people going to have to drop what they're doing and start chasing after the Father, looking for the righteous to help them do better at their efforts and work in the Father. You feel me? Because I'm telling you, the righteous are getting ready to become like pure gold in the earth, because sooner or later, these things are going to turn specific. All of these things that seem chaotic that's happening in the earth is only putting all the nations in great want. But then when those that are in great want realize that there are specific righteous who stand not in need of a single thing, are going to wonder, what are you doing? What are you doing? And the righteous are going to be able to teach. See, right now, it don't matter where I go. Look at me. Look. It don't matter where I go. I'm trying my best to help people save their souls. It don't matter what I'm doing, where I'm going. I'm talking. I do my best to talk to people, to show people how to live according to righteousness. But their souls are so trapped within their flesh that they are incapable of comprehending just how trapped that they are. And so I got to do things to awaken their soul so that they see when they're doing wrong. You see? But then the thing is, I realize that the wicked don't finally decide to do righteousness, but until they've had their fill, their lust of hurting you. I want to do you bad, because I'm starting not to like you. So once I've done you bad, then I'll soften up and my heart will be kind to you. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. For the moment you do bad and your plan is to be good after you've done your bad, the Father has already condemned you even in that. Because your good turns to pure poison even for the person that you've done evil. For all that, you can't do evil and then plan to do good after you've had your fill of evil towards that person, because that in itself is still pure evil, because you still burning your own soul with regards to that same person, even when you're doing good, because your good is now poisonous fire. Come on, bro. Y'all can't plan and take loopholes and go around the law of the Father. You got to go straight through. You can't go through the window. You can't come through the back door. You can't do all of those things like how you trying to do, how you do in the world when you take someone to a lawsuit and in the courts of this world and find loopholes. See, the law of this world has got y'all confused with the law of the Father. How the law of this world works got y'all twisted with regards to how the law of the kingdom of heaven works. Y'all got it mixed up. You can't find no loopholes in the kingdom of heaven, in the law that governs all things. You feel me? You can't find no loophole like you do in the world. Y'all twisted. You see, right? The law in this world is only established to govern the people. The law of God is established so that man may live. There's a difference. There's a strict difference. You feel me? And so, with the law of God, you find life. With the law of this earth, you only find a means to destroy the next man, according to the law. Because you can't dip into the law of God and destroy the next man. You feel me? But you can dip into the laws of this world and destroy the next man. See, I done had car crashes before where I done tapped people in the back, and then all of a sudden there's a $20,000 lawsuit that I got to deal with. A $30,000 lawsuit. They claiming that this person was in a car and that person was in a car, and they taking full advantage of the law just to hurt me. You feel me? You can do that with the law of this world, but you can't do that with the law of God. Come on, bro. Y'all got it. Y'all got law, the process, the operation of law twisted. Let me tell you a hidden secret. The operation of the law is in the name of God, the mighty name, the tetragrammaton, the yod head, wad head. You feel me? That's how the law of God operates. And if you understand the secret of that name, you would understand the functionalities of the Father of the law. You feel me? The yod, which is infinite, the head, which is the breath of God. You feel me? And then the wisdom of the Father, the operation and functionality behind it all, you know, with the holy breath. You feel me? Directed by the holy breath. So y'all gotta understand. Listen. Y'all don't know law if you looking at law with the eyes of with the same eyes that you look at the laws of this carnal world that govern all the nations. See, man can make no law higher. There's only one who can rule every people in the earth justly and right, and that is the Father alone. No man can rule and govern all the people of the world. No man can do that. The Father alone is the only one who is good, who is righteous, just and true, patient, kind, and merciful. The Father is the only one that is capable of doing that. And y'all missing it. Death is coming to your door. And if you ain't got that blood for the Passover running across your door, I promise you, death is coming in. And death is going to take you. You feel me? Death is going to take you. And then you're not going to understand a single thing. You're not going to be able to do a single thing to change your fate, to change your judgment. You can change it right now while you're still breathing. While you still have breath in your lungs. You can change what your judgment is going to be. But you neglect that. And then suddenly, you think that your money is evidence to your salvation. You out of line. You in error. You think that your fame means that you're saved. You in error and out of line. Nothing about this world is going to tell you whether you saved or not. Whether you've the thing that's going to tell you is how well you have incorporated the laws of the Father within your members, your character, your heart, how changed you have become from carnal things to heavenly things. These are the things that's going to save you. And yet y'all neglecting that thing every day, hoping and wishing that you gonna get the chance to at the last minute. And I'm gonna tell you like this, because you made the plan to do that, you will find no mercy and no grace, even if you did make the declaration in your last hour. Save me. You feel me? The Father's gonna be like, nah, you planned for this. You wanted this to be the case. You wanted to have your fill of evil. And then when you had your fill, you want to get the chance to do me right. No, that's poison to me. You are poisonous to me. You need to go through the experience so that you can be transformed within. Ain't nothing, you ain't done no work within yourself. So I'm telling y'all like this. My man Kobe, look, on a real note, you did your thing. You was a peaceful and professional dude. I don't know what you did in your life, brother. And I'm not saying nothing bad with regards to you. Much respect. Much respect. But they out there killing our people. And I'm telling y'all, this is likely a setup for that man. I'm telling y'all this. That man was likely set up. But how long, Israel, are we going to go through this before we finally understand law? The Yod-Hed, Wad-Hed. Because law didn't come but until that name was introduced. The Ehiyahi. You feel me? The law didn't come until that holy name was introduced. That I am. That creative name. You feel me? Y'all, bruh. Y'all better get right. Not yesterday, right now. You got you going from major fires to pestilence now. And I done told y'all pestilence was already coming. You feel me? You can read in the scriptures for yourself to see that pestilence was already coming. And look, how much more we gotta suffer before y'all finally start to acknowledge, like, just like every man sees the sun rising and setting and calls it a day, people need to understand that all that's happening, the Father is withdrawing his hand of grace and mercy. He's not doing this. We are doing this to ourselves. But he has withdrawn his hands of grace and mercy because we are distancing ourselves from him. In fact, he's not even withdrawing his hands. We are withdrawing ourselves from his shadowing and protective hands of grace and mercy. We are literally doing everything ourselves. Y'all got a chance to do something about this right now. You got a chance to do something about this right now. But look, I'm gonna keep putting out teachings because now a lot of y'all gonna need some help to be directed correctly within. And I'm gonna do my best to put out teachings. I'm writing a book right now just to try to get some things out there. So peace, blessings, and shalom. You feel me? I got a whole life ahead of me to try to do something. But if death take me suddenly, I'm confident and I'm sure. But because I'm on a path to do what the Father has ordained me to do, I know that I'm safe and covered from the wickedness. See, when you put yourself in the will of God, can't nothing kill you but until your time is up. But until you've done the task that you set out to do for him. I'm telling y'all, don't miss out. Set yourself in the will of God and you will find safety and solace. You will find help. You will find protection from the hand of death. For that, the will of God is the very blood that you need to put yourself in, that'll protect death, that'll keep death at bay from entering under the threshold of your household, which is your flesh. Put yourself in the will of God, and the will of God is in his law. And do yourself to find his most holy and precious word. Peace, blessings, and shalom. My man Kobe, bro, that's sad.